We're gonna get started just simply by you guys just introducing yourself. If you can say your name, what organization you represent, your career path, and also what school you went to for undergraduate school.
Good morning, everyone. It's a pleasure being here. My name is Malika Peggies, and I am a member of the finest sorority, Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated. And it is really an honor. Yes, we want to do that. But I'm a school psychologist, and prior Air Force, I was avionics. So, and then I crossed at, technically Queens College, but I was in this specialized program through the Graduate Center. So I studied neuroscience, and now I'm in grad doing school psychology. Yeah.
Good evening, good afternoon, guys, morning. My name is Sean Phillips. I am a member of Omega Psi Phi Fraternity Incorporated. We were founded on November 17, 1911 at Howard University. I am a proud graduate of Morehouse College, class of 1992. I'm old. My career path, I was in entertainment for a number of years, working at television networks like MTV, BET, TBS, and TNT in marketing. And after about 25 years of corporate America, I quit my job. And I now, for the past 7 years, am an entrepreneur. I own Genesis Signs and Graphics. We're a full-service commercial sign company in Farmingdale.
Good morning. My name is Andrew King. I'm a member of Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity Incorporated, the first Black male intercollegiate fraternity created December 4th, 1906 on the campus of Cornell University. I attended Oakwood University in Huntsville, Alabama, which is a HBCU. My career, I'm in IT, specifically disaster recovery and business continuity. And hopefully soon I can retire as well. That would be my life.
We're giving introductions. All right, good. Oh, you can clap for me. Go ahead. I love it. Good morning, everyone. My name is Denise Leary, and I'm a proud member of Zeta Phi Beta Sorority Incorporated. And we were founded on the campus of Howard University on January 16th, 1920. And I'm proud to be here with the other members of the Divine Nine. Currently, I just retired from teaching. So I'm a teacher. Last year, a teacher of dance and a teacher of science. So I did both. I've been a member of my organization for 36 years, and I became a member at Syracuse University, upstate New York. And I graduated from college in 1989, so I got a couple years on you. And my sorority is founded upon the precipices of finer womanhood, service, sisterly love, and scholarship. Thank you for having us.
Hello. So I am Joy Williams. I see that I have a couple of other members of my organization, so you probably know a couple of things already. So I'm a member of Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated. And also you probably know something already, is Ms. Boyd is a member of our organization. So, do you know where we were founded? 1908, that's excellent. Do you know what on campus we were founded? Howard University, right? So I actually went to undergrad, and it was impossible for me to join an organization in undergrad because my school, I think I hear a lot of extraneous talking. Can we have your attention up here? Thank you. So, I went to Vassar College undergrad, and there's nothing Greek at Vassar, so there was no opportunity for me to join. I did spend a semester at Spelman College. Have you heard of Spelman before? Okay. And while I was there, my roommate was initiated into the organization, but I didn't have an opportunity to join. So I joined as a graduate in the graduate chapter, which means I had graduated from college already. So, and career-wise, I transitioned from financial services to media 2 times, once before I went to business school and once after. So I worked at the Federal Reserve Bank of New York, and then I worked at MTV, CBS, HBO, and ESPN before I decided to leave the industry and run my own company. So I run Soul Joy Wellness, which is focused on health and wellness in communities of color. And because of my entertainment and financial services background, it is a business, and it tries to make learning about wellness and to make your health more fun and engaging. So not just giving you all the stats to make it more fun. So thank you for having me.
Good morning. Happy to be here with you this morning. My name is Keisha Jones. I am a member of Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated. And I am a nurse, a registered nurse by trade. I am currently a nurse executive with CVS, the pharmacies that you see on every corner in your neighborhood. I do training for the HR department at CVS. I went to Hunter College, which is in Manhattan. I did not attend an HBCU, but I am an HBCU mom. My oldest daughter attended North Carolina A&T University in Greensboro, North Carolina. Aggie Pride, okay? So if you're interested in talking about HBCUs, about Divine Nine, we're here to give you some insight into that world today. Thank you so much.
Good morning. Don't sound like you're happy to be here. Good morning. And I'm happy to be here with you. My name is Cheryl Gooden. I am a retired high school assistant principal and a proud member of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated. And again, I'm happy to be here with you this morning. And just a tiny bit of background. I began as a special education teacher, then a special education administrator, then a regular ed administrator. And I can't tell you how happy I am to see all of your faces this morning. Thank you.
Hey. Come on, energy. I said hey. My name is Precious Paula. I'm a part of Sigma Gamma Rho Sorority Incorporated, founded on Butler University, November 12, 1922. We pride ourselves in womanhood and community service, and I'm glad to be here.
Good morning, everyone. Hello. My name is Adrienne Boyd, and I am a member of Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated. I attended St. John's University, and I have been a member of this organization for 38 years. As a matter of fact, yesterday was what we call my anniversary. That was the day I crossed. I am the I am the cytology supervisor and clinical laboratory rotation coordinator at NYU Langone Hospital's Long Island, formerly Winthrop Hospital, down the road down here. I am your science geek. I am a science girl. I love all things science. And I hope if anyone wants to take a tour of NYU Langone, Long Island, or is interested in the sciences, healthcare, I'm the person to speak to, and we can set something up for you guys today. All right?
Good morning. Good morning. Can I get a All right. My name is Bianca Johnson, and I am a proud member of Alpha Kappa Alpha sorority. I was initiated at fall 17 on the Epic 36 line. I too am an ace of my line. I am currently an attorney for the city of New York. I am also a college professor at Queens College. We wanted to go there. I actually graduated from Queens College on a full scholarship as well. Whoop, whoop. Come on, Cutie. I also am the director of children and youth at the Hope City Church in Brooklyn, New York. I also am an adjunct liaison for the campus of Queens College and a product liaison for a medical supply company. So I do a lot. All right. But I am so excited to be here with you today. I hope if you have any questions that you will feel comfortable enough to ask them, because this is why we are here.
My name is Alan Joseph. I am a member of Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity Incorporated. Oh, 6? Oh, yeah. I went to a PWI by the name of University of Detroit Mercy. I got my communications degree, Bachelor of Arts Communications degree. Then I went to Columbia University, another PWI, predominantly white institution, and got my master's in technology management. I am a VP of data engineering at Major League Baseball.
Hello, everyone. I am Miss Crystal Gooden. I am a wonderful 5th grade teacher here at the Academy Charter School. I know most of y'all. Hey, babies. I'm so proud of you. I'm gonna take this moment. I'm very proud of most and all of you. You're graduating this year, and I absolutely love it for you. I am a member of Zeta Phi Beta Sorority Incorporated, founded January 16, 1920, on the campus of Howard University. I joined Zeta Phi Beta Sorority Incorporated in the fall of 2011 at Johnson C. Smith University, which is a HBCU. It is the only HBCU in Charlotte, North Carolina. I am a firm believer in everyone needs to go through or find a niche in their own way in higher education. I'm here. Most of you have talked to you about my journey to Johnson C. Smith and through Zeta.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Many of you may have seen me around campus. My name is Miss Douglas, Stephanie Douglas. I serve as the principal of Uniondale Middle School here at the Academy. I attended Howard University for undergrad. I got my master's at Loyola Marymount in California. My school of building leadership at School of Building Leadership at College of St. Rose, and currently a doctoral student at NYU. I am a proud member of the I went to the Howard University. I'm a proud member of Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Miss Marie Eve Theodore. I also work here as an instructional coach at the Academy Charter School Middle School here at Uniondale. And I also am a member of the first and the finest Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated.
Yes, we were founded January 15th, 1908, and I crossed in 2008, which is very special and dear to my heart because it was the centennial year of our sorority. 100 years later, I went to University of New Haven, which was a PWI in New Haven, Connecticut, and I truly loved it, enjoyed it. I had line sisters from Yale University, Quinnipiac University, Southern Connecticut State. I joined a chartered school, a chartered chapter, Xi Omicron. And then after that, I had an amazing time in Connecticut doing sisterhood, community service, scholarship. And I just truly believe that when you join an organization and you build that bond and that sisterhood, there's just so much, it's so much rewarding. It's so rewarding. Later on, I came back home to Brooklyn, New York, and I got my master's education in math education, 7 and 12. And now I'm here at the Academy Charter School. Thank you so much.
So I think we introduced everyone. I didn't miss anyone, right? Okay. And you guys know who I am. So if we could just make sure one person answers each question because of time, I just wanted to put that out there. All right, so could someone answer the question, what is a fraternity? What is a fraternity?
So a fraternity is an organization of men that are like-minded, have the same goals and aims, and participate in community service. And that essentially is a fraternity.
What is a sorority?
A sorority. Testing. Testing. All right. Hi, everybody. Hello again. A sorority is a group of what? Girls, let me see you. Hands up. Hands up, ladies. Hands up. A sorority is a group of women. A sorority is a group. That's right. I see them that. A sorority is a group of like-minded women who gather together also in order to perform community service. And I must say there is a social aspect to being a member of a sorority. And whenever we do community service, we make sure that not only do we have a good time, but we give back to those in need in the community. A sorority, as you can see, will have much sisterhood amongst the women who are members. And we all make sure that we take care of each other as friends, as family members, in business, as well as in education. Thank you.
Thank you so much for that. So, as we are in Black History Month, we have decided to highlight the Divine Nine Black fraternities and sororities. So, what would you say is the difference between a Black fraternity or sorority versus a Caucasian fraternity, sorority, or Hispanic fraternity, sorority? Why were we founded as the Divine Nine? Anyone want to address that?
Since Ms. Boyd is looking at me, the difference I would say is that fraternities and sororities come in all races. So, you know, there are Latin, Asian, white, etc. With the Divine Nine, which you predominantly see up here, it's basically membership and being accountable to the community for life. It's not something that you take lightly. The brotherhood, sisterhood that you see up here is not only about hanging out or having our kids hang out or go on vacations, but it's about scholarships to you young kids. It's about college tours. It's about feeding the environment. It's about financial education. It's about teaching people how to buy homes, get jobs, having refrigerators in the community where people who are hungry can go and just pick up food for free. So it's almost frowned upon if you're inactive, and I'll say that lightly, but it's also frowned upon if you're not giving back in some way to the community. That's how we're different.
And if I may just add, with Black fraternities and sororities, we are all responsible, all dedicated to doing community service. However, if you are in a Black sorority or fraternity, the emphasis is on doing public service in a Black community, serving your people. And anybody else who wants to come along, anyone else who wants to benefit from what we offer are more than welcome. But we are there to provide service to the underserved in our communities.
Thank you. I think we're almost at that. Just want to highlight, this is my cousin. I thought I'm going to start there.
Okay, one last thing I want to say. Not all white fraternities and sororities, but many are just undergraduate experiences, where Divine Nine organizations that we are lifetime commitments. So what we do in undergrad or what you do in a graduate, it's for life. It does not end with your college experience. I just want to add.
Thank you. You wanted to add?
I wanted to add
Okay.
one more
Yeah.
thing. That it's also rich in the history, and that our founders, all of our different founders, when they founded us over 100 years ago, the fact that they have tried to strive to support disadvantaged Black people, and everything we've gone through slavery and not having the proper education, not having the same advantages as other white people, we've struggled and they've come a long way. So it's continuing that legacy of our ancestors and ensuring that we're always striving for success. Scholarship, service, community service, sisterhood, and brotherhood.
Excellent. Thank you. Thank you. So I wanted to just go into HBCUs and PWIs, right? Some of us have attended HBCUs, some of us have attended PWIs. What would you say is the difference between the two?
I attended Morehouse College, which in itself is a unique experience because it's not only an HBCU, but it's an all-male school. Now, right across the street is Spelman College, an all-female school, which was a delight. I would say that it was a beautiful thing to walk through my campus and see excellence that looked like me every single day. In my dorms, in my classrooms, at parties, at community service events. It was just something that, my high school was predominantly Black, but the excellence level around this nation was something that I take with me to this day. I mean, my friends to this day, some were in my wedding, some are, godparents, like the HBCU experience for me is family. It's truly family. I mean, our homecomings are, and I'm not just saying mine, more like HBCU homecomings, we do come home. Where the differences I see with PWIs, it's just not that same desire to go back to your school and be a part of that community.
And to piggyback off of that, so I did not go to a HBCU, I went to a PWI. So CUNY is the largest university in the nation because there's just so many campuses all over New York City, and it's a public university. So CUNY has its advantages because I'm graduating with my master's with no debt, and there's so many programs. They claim to be extremely diverse, which they are. It's just you have to create your own safe spaces as people of color, and that's the thing that you're missing out on when you're not attending an HBCU. I do recognize that if I had gone to a HBCU, I would have had more of that safe space. There's also this cultural component with being with people who look like you and being taught by people who look like you. And when you're in CUNY, you often have to deal with the challenges of trying to compete with other people to be seen. So it kind of, as a person of color, makes you feel like you have to be twice as good, especially a woman of color. And if not twice as good, 4 times as good, just so that you can get that recognition. But CUNY has served me well. There's an article or 2 that's circling around, and they have coined me as the CUNY Queen. So I'm at Brooklyn College, I've been at Lehman, the Graduate Center, Queens College, Hunter, through the CUNY Baccalaureate of Interdisciplinary and Unique Studies. So allowed me to bounce around at campuses. So CUNY is great, but HBCU is definitely a better option for people of color.
Oh, so I just want to add, because I went to both. I went to Baxter College and then I went to Spelman on exchange. So as an undergrad, I've seen both. So I think there are a number of other variables you have to consider, because Spelman, like he said, Spelman is across the street from Morehouse, and then there's Clark Atlanta there as well, and Morris Brown if it's back. So there are other schools. So you have to consider, is your school in an urban setting? Is your school a college or a university? And all of those things. What sizes are the classes? So you need to find the best place for you. So the one thing that was different for Vassar is there were, in my class, about 500 students and 24 of us are Black, right? So that's a different experience. I went to Freeport High School, so it's very, very a mixed population. So 24 of us on a more rural campus. So that means there were days where most of my friends were Black, but there were days where I didn't see a whole bunch of Black people, and the Latino population was even less than that. So you need to find a community where you know you can thrive. So I knew going in that I was going to go to Spelman on exchange. I knew that I was going to do that. So one of the things about going to a historically Black college is people will have a conversation with you, a whole entire class, around how are you going to survive in the world. We're not having that conversation at Vassar. You will have that conversation in other contexts, but you as a Black or brown person will survive in the world. And I think one thing that gets lost sometimes is the diversity at HBCUs. So we are a majority Black population, but we're not from the same places. We're from across the world. And there are people who are not Black at these schools also. And there are people who are not Black in our organizations. So, but we are the majority, so it's a different feeling and a different environment. So you know, being here, that you guys are the majority and that you know you've been in other places. So one of the things I think that happens to people, even in these situations, when they go to HBCUs, it's a different kind of culture shock than it would be for me, the culture shock of going to a place where there are only 24 Black people and 2 of them were men, right? So the rest of them. So Vassar is similar to Spelman, is that started off as a women's college, but it is co-ed now. So you really need to think about what size space do you need to be in, where do you need to be in an urban setting or a rural setting, and what is going to nurture you? What kind of thing do you need? So it's really a particular experience, and I definitely recommend you considering HBCU.